An older language exists than words. That is a secret code that speaks to the core of the universe. Today we are going into the enigma of sigils. They are among the most powerful tools of the occult's hidden arsenal. These are not mere graphics, but gateways. A portal you can inscribe with the flick of an ink to unlock the realm of your subconscious and bend the world to your will. Here, at Wisdom of the Unseen, we are digging the forgotten out of context, and sigils are no exception to that rule. Gear up to discover what they are, how they would work, and how you can make one to shape your world. This is not mere curiosity, but a power waiting to be claimed. What are sigils? Sigils serve as more than doodles of curiosity or arcane art. They are coded vessels of your intent, a way of communicating without words, accessing the depths of the mind and beyond. The etymology of the term sigil stems from Latin sigillum, meaning seal, stamp, or sign, something that is inherently secret or guarding a truth. To the esoteric, they are signs extracted from the desires of the practitioner that are to sidestep the cumbersome limitations of language. Their chronicles stretch far back into time. Medieval alchemists carved them into grimoires to call forth spirits, their jerky lines humming with unseen energy. Winter spirits of Solomon with a curve around their entire figure, taking hold of otherworldly power, or that border sweeping away chaos, are some images that are firmly stamped on our consciousness. It was in the early 20th century when Austin Osman Spare, a wild-eyed artist, revived them, remolding sigils into something more within the reach of awakened consciousness. Spare envisioned them as triggers of the mind, not mere spirits summoned. To him, a sigil was desire dressed in symbol, passed beyond a waking thought to hurry forward into the unconscious. There weren't any great rituals nor dusty tomes, just a pen and intent. That was the beauty of it. Their potency is simplicity. You make a sigil to map your will. It guides your energy toward what you desire. It is practical magic, intuitive, raw, open to whoever dares. Sigils aren't archaeological artifacts, though. Look around. They exist in company logos, visit religious symbols, and frolic among modern art. Sigils are universal because symbols strike deeper than words everywhere, deep in the gut where real magic resides. How do sigils work? How does this transformation happen? A hand-drawn symbol turns to reality. Sigils are the keys used to unlock the inner wilds of one's mind and the universe's subdued energies. Words get stuck in logic, chopped up by doubt. Sigils dive deeper, straight into the unconscious mind, where the walls fall down. They are, in effect, programs to reprogram one's psyche. You plant an intention firmly in this rich darkness, free of second-guessing, and it begins to grow, shaping thoughts, actions, and even the coincidences that show up to find you. Jung viewed symbols as transformers of psychic energy, and sigils completely fit that description, channeling your focus into living matter. On the mystical side, they condense energy. Pour your will into the design, and when it is activated, whether through fire, focus, or ritual, that energy ripples outward, pulling about the threads of fate. A hermetic dance of intention and release. It's all like shooting an arrow. Draw, let go, trust. Genius. Spare's was detachment. Forget the sigil consciously and let it simmer down below. And that's where magic flares up, whether you want to call it cosmic alignment or mental alchemy. Modern science joins in too. Visualization rewires the brain, and sigils are the purest expression of visualization. They join intent, symbol, and surrender into quiet force, drawing people, moments, and possibilities into your magnetic field. It's not loud sorcery, it's a gentle, determined pull. Creating your own sigil. Want to forge your own? The creation of a sigil is half art, half ritual, and thus very personal. It's a place where intent becomes form, directed and very present. State your desire, distinct, keen, and alive. For example, I want courage. State, I am courageous, and do it fully and boldly. No, I will, and no, I'm not. The subconscious drinks reality up, not wishful thought. This done, strip it bare, vowels and repeats are gone. I am courageous becomes MCRGS. Now this is your skeleton. Then weave them, draw them, overlap them, twist them into one abstract mark. No rules, just instinct. M could sway into an arc, C bend into a hook, R sweep down like a slash, G curl into a loop, S writhe like a serpent, making it yours. Indecipherable but alive. Take I find calm, F, N, D, C, L, M, F sweeps, N slashes, D loops, C binds, L flows, creating an organic glyph that expresses its soft and steady manner. Then charge it. Focus fiercely. Meditate, gazing until it's just a blur, feeling your courage risen, or burn it and watch the smoke carry off your will. Dance with it, laugh, shout, it's the peak of emotion that has sealed it in. And then release, bury it, tear into pieces, and just let it go with all doubt. The end of attachment is when it can find the space to work without you even seeing it. In other words, plant a seed, water a seed, and walk away. Every stroke, every bead you put into the material talks to the universe, or your deepest self. Here you are, creator, divider, an instrument older than speech. Sigils in history and life. Sigils are not fossilized into some occult shadows. They extend through centuries into present time. Ancient magicians carved them into temples. Solomon's seals bent spirits. Medieval grimoires kept energies in ink. The Vikings etched runes next to the lucky charms. From the days of ancient Egypt came the Ankh, symbolizing life. They are the quiet architects of history. Then Spare made them ours. Personal, direct. But look a bit deeper. Sigils were never gone anywhere. It's more that such metaphysically based insignias remain with their contemporary descendants, from the Nike swoosh to the apple bite hinting at a forbidden spark. Sit in the golden arches of McDonald's holding you close, a sign beckoning. They are intent engines just like any you create. They snip at your psyche digitally, in many cases. In this way, they have also traversed the ages. On page covers, tattoos, posters, dreams of perception are woven prayers. Psychedelic designs twist them and bend them into new forms of cognitive distraction. Why do they remain? They cross all boundaries: time, space, soul. Mandalas and spirals and stars. One form was born thousands of miles away and centuries away from the other. Be it the mage calling in his protection, or the designer churning out the millions, sigils present evidence that our minds and worlds bend to the very same unheard language. They have become not just magic. They are us, crafting the immutable energies both inside and outside of self. Motivation. You are standing at the threshold between realms. A sigil, a wordless language of will, forged in the flame of ages past and now throbbing in your hands. They are not mere remnants of dusty grimoires or whispers from envied mages. They are alive, waiting for you to unleash their power. Today you are armed with the keys. Sigil, what they are. Symbols of intention that rise above verbal communication. How they function, moving past doubt to jolt the universe or your innermost self. And how to create one, a ritual as simple as ink on paper, as vast as the imagination of the creator. What is your mark? A sigil for courage, grained along the lines and with the bravado of a soldier's stance? Or one of relaxation, how it flows gently, moving with the steadiness of a river flowing at dusk? Maybe something a little more offbeat. Ambition, love, or a secret so wild its name escapes you. Draw it tonight. Scratch it into existence. Pour your breath, your fire, your quiet concentration into it, and then set it loose into the shadowlands. It is yours now, a little piece of you set forth to work its quiet magic. Tell me below, what did you create? Did the air shift? Did a spark catch your breath? Did the world tilt a little? I have witnessed such. A sigil for clarity, empowered under the cold moon, cutting through the fog by morning. If this journey lit something within you, a flicker, an intrigue, followed by a desire to know more, subscribe to my channel. We are only halfway through. Many more secrets lurk among these shelves, just waiting to be cracked open. Until next time, do not wither, keep exploring. Seek the threads resonating beneath the surface. The shadows may watch, but they are not your enemy. They reflect the power you've always carried.